Welcome to Winnow and the Embellish Tiles system. This is an example where the tiling has been used to create a texture and pattern on the border. So let's see how we got to here. So in border number 1 here under the tile description, fall 2 has been selected. So let's say do not tile, and we'll be back to where we were before we added the tile. When you add a tile, the border color is ignored. So in order to create tiles and or manage them, you can access that either through the Embellish menu and manage tiles, or you can also access it from a context menu on the caption side of the panel. So let's pick manage tiles. Now we can see that I've made a number of experimental tiles through here. So we were in fall 2, which is this one here, which was a selection of a bunch of fall foliage that then gets repeated throughout the border. You can also rename tiles that you've created simply by retyping in the drop-down box here, or you can delete the tile if you don't want it anymore. Or you can create a new tile. So here we went to an area where I've got 3 files here. They're just images that you can extract tiles from. Now I recommend you use JPEGs, especially if you're trying to pick a tile that is a repeating pattern. So let's start with the repeating pattern type here. And so now we've opened up the tile extractor, and what this is a screenshot of a texture that I made in Photoshop. Now if we just select a rectangle out of this, Winnow just found where this pattern in here repeats over and over again to create tiles throughout the pattern. And then you can save that tile and give it a name, which I've already done. I called it Zen 2048. So that's how you create a tile. And another way you could create a tile is let's pick that fall picture that we were looking at before, and in here you can pick a little chunk that you say I want to repeat. Now it's saying it didn't find a pattern here, and what that means by that, it didn't find that this was repeating over and over again within the larger image. But you can still use this, but it may the tile may be obvious along the edges as it repeats. And that's in fact what I've done for this entire fall series that's here. So when we pick the fall series, then it gets put up here in the pattern. So if we pick another one, it might show that here you can see that the pattern is kind of repeating. But if you pick something like the random leaves and things like that, you can frequently get a pretty nice pattern. Here you can see it repeating over and over again. And if we go down to my Zen 2048, this one here is just a perfect pattern, so we won't see the repetition of the tiles. So that's tiling in Winnow. I hope you're enjoying it. Thank you.